based in Twill with Vulcan Inc. I manage sustainability initiatives here and really work on the built environment side of things for new buildings and infrastructure, and also the clean energy and water conservation projects that we take on. And I will be the keynote speaker for 2012 Focus on Design conference this year. So I've been in the industry for 14 years. I started in construction management and then went to work for an architecture and interior design firm in New York City, where I kind of got to see the perspective of the industry through the lens of an architect and interior designer. And then I went and got a real estate master's degree from NYU. And I guess in my tenure in the industry, I've really seen the notion of a flawed design process, especially as it relates to driving better performing buildings in regards to sustainability. And really have been studying that for about a decade now and worked really hard on getting national standards put together that our industry can look to and guide us along a more integrative design process to achieve higher level performance and also reduce cost and risk to the owners. I think interior designers have one of the most important roles because what they're designing is the closest to the people. We're designing everything for people. We're humans to be able to better achieve their own work functions, I would say lift their spirits up, be able to have a more collaborative work environment. They can instill behavior change dimensions as it focuses on energy efficiency and water conservation, and that's all through really smart interior design. There's a notion of biophilia and how we can instill kind of a nature impact on humans in the built environment in our building spaces. Picking out a paint color, for instance, has a very big impact on the energy performance of a building by how much daylight that paint can reflect back into the space, which reduces your mechanical needs. So they're a vital piece of this. Networking is vital, especially from an owner who has to kind of, I have to use a term called omnologist, where you actually love everything or study everything. And you really have to be a very diverse thinker when it comes to this industry. As a result of the 20th century industrial age mindset and model for our industry, it became a hyper-specialized industry where we have the architects, landscape architects, engineers, code consultants, the owner, very different players in the field of building and designing our built infrastructure. And getting to know all those players on the team and how to manage their mindsets, and also get them to take their hats off of their own specific specialized roles sometimes and think from different perspectives of the team to really get a systems approach to our designs is paramount to where we need to go in this industry and achieve better buildings. I'm married to an interior designer. Jennifer and I met at an interior design firm in New York, so she's always, the reason, she is actually a big part of why I chose this career path on sustainable development and design. I guess that's a reflection from my own upbringing in a horrible suburb of New Jersey and how much the built environment shapes us, both in the inside of the building and the outside, and some of our societal patterns that evolve in this country. Is really why I went into this business, and she was at the heart of that decision. She's been a great influence.